Okay, how's everybody doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Age Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Usually I point up at the light when I do that, but we're going to talk about something different today. Now, majority of my customers will be using their projection screens in a fully lit environment because usually they'll be replacing their TV with a projection screen, which means they don't want to be subjected to the dark. Now, it's fantastic if you're going to be using the dark. If you're going to be doing a movie, you want that movie theater experience, yeah, all good and well, you're going to have your screen in the dark. Much like if you're watching your TV and you're watching a movie, you got like a 60-inch or an 80-inch screen or maybe something smaller than that. Most people will turn out the lights to give themselves that movie theater kind of feeling. Now, if you're watching, most people, like I said, if you're using your TV, you're using your TV for more than just movies. You're watching sports, you're watching TV shows, you know, you're doing all sorts of things, and you want to be in a well-lit environment. Me personally could not have a screen that I have downstairs due to the fact that my wife had to be subjected to the dark 24/7 every time we turned on the projector. Well, guess what? That screen wouldn't be downstairs, and I would be doing demonstrations in the basement. There'd be a flat screen TV up on the wall. Now, what I find miserable is the fact that no one wants to be subjected to the dark. Now, look at my environment. You see how dark this environment is? I'm moving the camera around as, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm moving the camera around. This is how dark this environment is. You know, one of the things when you notice when you watch demonstrations with higher performance projection screens like Elite and Supernova and the Firehawk G4, they do a lot of those demonstrations in fully lit environments. A lot of those screens are used for commercial use. So they brag about the gain capability on their screens because the gain gives the screen the ability to produce a brighter picture even when dealing with some form of ambient light. But if you have to be subjected to a dark environment, that just tells you that that screen paint will have you in that environment, and that's what you don't want. So let's turn our lights on here because it's a little too dark in here for me. Keep in mind, this is my remote control. I'm waving it back and forth. You can't see it because it's that dark in this environment. So we'll turn our lights on as they should be. Now, this is the way it should be. You should be able to make out objects in my surrounding area without being so dark that you can't even see the screen. So dark you can't even make out the environment. I'm going to take the projector off blank mode. Right there. Right, there we go. I'm going to go in and turn on my LED lights. Right there. I think I'm having in blue. I like them in blue. Put it in blue. There we go. And I'm going to turn out the lights to show you something. Now, keep in mind, any screen, you can go out and buy a cheap 1.1 white projection screen, use a high power projector and a dark environment, and that screen will look amazing. Any screen will look amazing in a dark environment. Now, like I said, you will lose some contrast and some color with some of these screens, but still, it looks good in a well-lit, sorry, not well-lit environment, and a dark environment. And for someone to think that our technology does not thrive in the dark, you could not be so any more sadly mistaken. If you think these screens look incredible with the lights on, with the lights off, they are breathtaking. So let me show you right here. Now, I did this demonstration earlier today with the window light cascading through, well-lit environment, and the screen looked fantastic. Now, this is a screen with and full darkness, what it looks like. Now, mind you, my projector is a low caliber projector. We're using only 720p, no calibration, no 4K upscaling. Factory is still set. Projector is still set in the factory default settings right out the box. Okay, anyone can make a screen look fantastic with all the lights out. It's very easy to do. The hard part is to get a screen to look well with the lights on. And this is on a 720p projector. Our screen paint has something called color enhancement technology, which gives you more from your projector's performance. Very easy to do. Angle gain on any level. And this screen looks absolutely fantastic. Easy. Now watch this. Turn my lights on over top. If you notice, my picture quality has not changed at all. That is our smart technology gain times 8. We are the only company that has that technology to be able to use our screen at a fully lit environment. I don't consider this to be miserable. I think the screen looks absolutely incredible. Let's see for a minute. Let's go over here. Let's check out the angle. That looks good. Let's get the lights on. I think it looks absolutely incredible. There we go. Now see, this is one of the perks of buying our technology, is the fact that you do not have to be subjected to a dark environment just to accommodate your screen. Now let's come over here and let's just hit this demonstration really quick. Lights are on. Look at this. All the lights are on. Now, I would think it would be completely miserable that every time you turned on your projector, that you would have to turn on all the lights in your environment. Your place would have to be pitch black dark in order for you to enjoy your screen. Look, I'm going to do something that usually you can't do in some of these demonstrations. I'm going to come over here and grab one of my old video games. Look. You can see, oh yeah, this is one of my older games. You can see the print, everything. Know why? Because I'm in a fully lit environment. I don't have to be subjected to the dark. That's a luxury right there. You get to use your projector in a fully lit environment. Let's go a little farther than this. Come on. Let's watch a little football highlights.
White in trouble, has to step away, laterals it over to Johnson. Johnson dances away now. Can he get a block? That's the first down plus. 35, 30, 20, 15, dribbles, dives, end zone. And look at the offensive lineman go down. It's a pass back to Moore.
This is my plexiglass screen. Mind, I'm doing this in 235.1. Let me go over here and show you my menu when I got this on. Doing this in 235.1. A lot of people didn't realize this screen was 235.1. It is 4 feet by 8 feet. Like I said, anyone can make a screen. If someone's bragging that their screen looks incredible with the lights out, big deal. Anybody can do that. Now keep in mind, we do these demonstrations on 720p projectors. These are uncalibrated. No 4K upscaling, still set in the factory default settings right out of the box projectors. We do this in fully lit environments. Now consider the fact that our customers who are using 1080p projectors, 4K projectors, they're doing this with the lights out. Some of our customers are doing this with the lights out. Can you imagine how magnificent the picture looks? It's like I said, our technology is breathtaking. Now, like I said, with a lot of the technology you see out there today, they're using high power projectors, or using, at this particular point, the projector literally is doing all the work, the screen's doing nothing. And they do a lot of these demonstrations in the dark, because in the dark is the only way the screen is going to look well. So either some kind of dark or some kind of poorly ambient lit environment, that's what you're going to be subjected to. So this is what I'm showing you on our level. We don't have to go through all that. That's why you don't see me with high power projectors, because I don't need it. I don't need to spend the money for it. And I can still have a fantastic picture. And like I said, the reason why our screens are worth their weight in gold, number one, the capability of what they can do, but we do our demonstrations against other high-powered, high-end projection screens like a DMP Supernova, Elite screens, the Dark Star 9, the Seymour AV 1.3. These are very expensive screens, and we just show that our screens just come out on top over and over again and again and again. And like I said, my customers don't have to be subjected to a dark environment. You don't have to worry about going throughout your entire environment, turning on all your lights just because you want to come home and watch a football game. All you would have to do is just turn on your lights and watch your game. Alright, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Screens, using smart technology gain, of course. Thank you all for watching. This is the future of technology. Having the big screen and your home theater, your office, your workspace, without being subjected of being in the dark. Thank you all for watching.
That'll get the crowd going. Incomplete.